I'm taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the news off. You cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
You are not as tough as
I'm back, you know that I never left. I got tracks and some music that you never guessed. I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon now. Sharp as many, but got hard, I'm ready to change. Scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling out, I'll pay back, 'cause I'm great at that. Oh, you cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had. Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. 'Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. 'Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
Well, hello everybody. I missed a bunch coming in, and I'm sorry. Let me go back and read some. See, who knows? How are you? Chaotic, Faith Over Fear, Linda Marie, Thumper, how you doing? Let's see, E Squared, Pink Warrior, Angie Carter. Hello, Not My Monkey. Whose monkey is it? Wasn't ready for that one, was you? Lane, how you going? How you doing, buddy? Angie, Alicia, and .com. How are you, Snark Sister? Ocean just arrived. How are you, Ocean Lover?
Hey, you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you good.
Okay. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, I was just now saying hello to everybody. Just now getting in here myself. So, um, yeah, E squared, you were doxxed earlier. And I got a feeling you told me that someone sent you Cash App and you thought it was facetious and just sent to get your name. And I think you're right. I'm not even gonna
Oh
say
my
who it was.
God.
Not even gonna say who it was. Not even gonna give them the time of day. But yeah,
Awful.
tell me the channel and text. Oh, the person who sent it. I'll tell you. Was, all
Hey,
right.
not my monkey.
So you got cartoons playing in the background.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you need
Makes
me to go somewhere else?
no makes me want to go watch
Okay.
some cartoons though.
No, yeah, my baby's on my lap right now.
That's fine. So we're gonna talk a little bit about the wonderful person and the way it was provided for you to get a U-Haul, and that obstacle is out of the way,
Yes.
and what else we need to do to make this or fulfill this journey all the way. What what are we talking about? Which I already know, but I'm gonna let you talk about it a little bit, and let's get it out there and let's start working on it tonight.
Okay. So basically, that was a huge, huge thing that this person did for me. You know all about it, but U-Haul's out of the way. So now, U-Haul holds 40 gallons of gas, and it gets about the U-Haul truck I'm getting is 20 foot, so it gets around 8 miles per gallon. So I'm going to need gas for the way there and room for at least a couple nights because my best friend is going to help me drive. Thank God. So I'd have to do it all by myself, which would have taken a lot longer, probably like a week. But so just for probably 2 nights, I would say, for hotel and gas, and I should be set. And you brought up an Amazon wish list for me earlier for gas cards and stuff, so I just hurried up and made one real fast before we got on.
Yeah.
But that's it.
I don't know if you can, because I'm sure you're using your phone, but
Yeah.
maybe before we get off here, you can throw your, because you are a mod, you can put a link in there. Maybe you can put the link in for your wish list in the chat, and I'll add it to my community post as well.
Okay, so like, how do I do that on chat? Like, cause if I go to chat, I can't get on there. Like, I can see it, but I can't type.
No, you'd have to open up a new window, a YouTube window. You can send it to me, and I could do it. And like, if you could text
I did.
something,
I texted it to you.
did?
Yeah.
I'm terrible at checking things. Okay, yeah, I see it now. Dude. All right, let me see. Wonder how I share it.
And I got to figure out, does anybody know about Amazon? Like, can I make private my address and stuff? Like, I don't know how to, I've never done that. I don't have any idea about it.
See,
I made it, but
why
that's all I know how to do.
Yeah, that's why I told you to talk to E Squared. She knows all that stuff. Because I was worried about that too. And I couldn't, like, I was afraid that people would have to send it to my house, but she showed me that it wasn't actually the wish list that she did. She used a gift list, and
a gift list.
It was able to be done without like having things. The shipper is it's sent, but it's sent like with just the I guess the Amazon sticker or whatever, and I guess I don't know how it works, but they figured out. I guess they get it here without the shipper knowing what address it's going to.
Oh, okay.
Somehow I've screwed that up. Let me see. Let me just throw.
I wonder if I can open a new window. I don't know how to do that on here for YouTube. And then I have like a.
Remember. Yeah. See, I was thinking like there'd be. Hmm, let's see. It's, I would go share the URL, but it opens up in my app, and so there's no need
Oh, I
for
see.
me. Hmm.
I can try to open up another link in a little bit if you want.
Yeah, we'll get it figured out here
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
before we move on. But so let's talk about what kind of things you got on there. You got some gas cards on there. Was that on? Were there any on Amazon? I don't know. I've never looked for a gas
So I
card.
looked, but when I typed in gas card, it said gas card, and then it showed gift card. So I think maybe because they're like Visa, like gift cards, and not like Amazon cards. So I think you can use those for anything. Because I got a Visa gift card for Christmas one year, and you could use those for anything.
Yeah.
That's the only option that there was. I checked like BP and Marathon and like every gas station you can think of that might be on the way down, and they had nothing. That has to be what they do.
Chaotic said, "Can you share?" Oh, can I share it to you? Maybe. Yeah. Let me see if I can do that. Let me see. Well, no, when I went to share it, it said copy. So maybe I can. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you though, because if I open up another window, it will be there'll be a lot of noise where there's two windows open. So let me send it to you. There we go. And it may be there may like we can go in there and go through the checkout process and see if it shows your address anyway. It may not. You may have already done it by accident.
Yeah, because I tried to edit it, and I'm like, I don't know if I did it right, but fingers crossed. But I'm gonna go check it again when we're done, just
Yeah.
to make sure.
Now, what did
Like,
you make the expiration date?
for what? They didn't ask for one.
Really?
No, not for me.
Huh.
Oh my gosh, maybe I missed it. I don't know. I'll have to check.
No, it's a list.
I'm
Like
not good at that.
it's a list because when I pulled it up, I saw it. So, but let me see.
Okay, awesome.
I don't know if it'll show when it expires or not. Let's see. Mm, it doesn't say to me. I don't think. No. I thought you. I saw that thing on there that says liquid death. I thought that was beer. I was like, "What are you doing drinking beer?"
What? Oh, the apple juice?
Yeah. I was like, "Yeah." I
Yeah.
said, "What in the world?"
Not me. Those are so good too, and they're good for you.
Really?
Just so you know, Jimbo. Yeah, that's what my
Cool.
doctor told me. Yeah, they're like real juice. Come on.
Mystery Lady said that gas cards are so iffy anyway. So
Oh, are they? Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Chaotic was able to share it, so it's in the chat, and she'll share it here periodically anyway. So
Oh,
she's
thank you
awesome.
so much, Chaotic. That's awesome.
Alicia said it doesn't expire until deleted. So
Oh, okay, awesome.
I set mine for like a year from now, just in case. Maybe
Yeah, right.
let's make me a new one in a year, man. No,
I'm hoping. Yeah.
so we were doing some calculations, and you know, are we thinking, the what's the hours driven? Do we even like? I know you've thought about it. I don't think me and you talked about it, but you're probably gonna have to
We did
stop.
not. I mean, with all the stops and everything, but that's gonna obviously take longer and sleeping and everything. But I think
You're
it was
thinking,
like 20 hours.
yeah. So at least 2 days, like over 3 days, 2 nights, like two
Yeah,
nights
'cause
sleeping time, right?
yeah, and my baby, he doesn't do very well. I'm gonna make the best of it and stuff like that. But with the special needs added on to it, it's really hard to travel. But I'm just gonna keep going and going until we have to stop. But I don't want to make too many nights of it because the better we get to where we're going, the better he'll be when we're somewhere. You know what I mean? Like this to stay.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely for sleeping because they always say that if you drive sleep, it's just like driving drunk, and that's dangerous. So
Yeah, it is.
We've been able to rest, and I get so tired, and I'm tired right now.
Me too. And,
You're like,
and I
amen, right? You've been
got
busy today.
I finally got some good rest last night. I still went to bed late, but I slept in a little bit and got some rest. But it's still.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm going to pin this wish list to the top of the chat so it stays there, so she doesn't have to keep putting it in. So the wish list to be pinned to the top on YouTube.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know how to. Thank you, Chaotic, because I have no idea how to do that stuff. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, Chaotic. She said, "Thank you, sir." All right. So we're looking at 2 nights hotel, and you're gonna, send you a link, not my monkey, for coming up on panel. Let me. Okay, hang on just a second. I'm going to send it to you. That way, I've had such bad luck with pinning anything out in the chat. So many people seem to, which one of them won't be coming back in here. That's Betty. But let's see. Well, here's what I'm going to do. Let me send it to myself and I'll text this. All right. So while I'm sending this, and the gas is, and it's a different price everywhere you go, but it's around $4 here. I know in some places it's almost $5.50. So we're thinking minimum $5 a gallon. That way, do you know if you're getting is it a gasoline drinking U-Haul or a diesel?
Oh, they didn't even say. I don't know. I just assumed it's gas. It's a 20-foot truck. I can't open up another window to check Google. That's how I found out about the 40 gallons.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure what kind of gas.
Well, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. But we're thinking, let's see. Share this. Copy.
Oh, is it gas, not my monkey?
It's gas. Okay. So
Cool.
There you go. All right. So around $5 a gallon, and I can't remember. You're gonna have to refresh me. What's the miles? You're just one way, right? You're gonna drop
one way.
So you have your the U-Haul and your vehicle for how many miles?
Oh gosh, it was like 970 before stopping or anything like that. So remember, I said I rounded up to 1,000.
Basically 1,000 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many stops for gas and getting off of exits, and I ran out of gas before, and it was really scary.
Yeah, especially with the.
It's one of my phobias.
Let's see. So 1,000 miles divided by. What, did they tell you what the mileage was on the truck? Like 10?
Miles per gallon?
Yeah.
8.
8 miles a gallon. Goodness gracious.
Yep. I know.
125 125 times 5, 625 for gas for the U-Haul, and then probably about half that for your vehicle. And that's about 20 miles a gallon for yours. So, let's just add 312 to that. So plus, well, let's just add 315. So 940 for that, and then at least 2 rooms. So we were thinking between 15 and 750 or 1750, right? Is that what we said?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Be around there.
Of course, if people get gift cards and food and snacks, that would help a little bit, and wouldn't have to be so much like with Cash App and PayPal. By the way, her Cash App is right here on the screen. It's on the bottom right hand side. Cash App cash symbol, then JAMI 7680. PayPal is the same. It's paypal.me/JMI 7680. And they're both right there. One's on the left side, PayPal, and on the right side is Cash App. So if you want to do it that way, so there, in the words of Ernie.
So I think that, like I said, if people do want to do it on Amazon, I don't, like, that's awesome. I think that I can use those gift cards for any place. It doesn't say it excludes gas or anything like that. And you can use them at Walmart, Kroger, and they both have gas stations there as well. If I had to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I know the Walmart cards, like, you can use those at the Murphy gas stations or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You can use those for gas at the Walmart. I call them Walmart gas stations. They're actually
Me too.
Murphy USA, but I know they accept Walmart gift cards. So.
Yes, they do.
Did you get my text? Not my monkey. Oh, hi, Daisy Joe. No, not my monkey. You're not a pain in the arse. So how's the little fella doing?
He's doing really well. He's had a couple meltdowns today, but some days he doesn't have more than one, and some days he has 6, 7, 8, but he's doing really well today. We had a good day today.
So how long is it before he starts school?
They don't want him in school till, we're not going to talk about school until at least 7.
7? Okay.
Yeah.
So you got a little bit before you have to worry too much about that.
Right. And, he's not even potty trained yet or anything. He's developmentally delayed as well. So his own time,
Yeah, me neither. No, I'm just kidding. I've been potty trained for at least 6 or 8 years now.
I was going to say at least a couple.
Somebody clip that and play it later.
Yes.
Who's in his pants? Yeah, he will. What do you think? You think he's going to like the warmer weather, like especially during wintertime? Does that?
The winter really bothers him because he has Raynaud's, and his hands and feet get so cold and they turn whitish purple. So we don't hardly ever go out in the winter. So he's going to absolutely love it, I think. Fingers crossed, but I think he's going to love it.
Good.
And he'll be able to see more things just going outside. You might see a lizard, or he loves lizards and stuff like that on video. And when I took him to the zoo, it's a really horrific experience for him as far as his sensory. But, for the first half an hour before we had to leave, he just really loved the snakes and, the lizards and stuff. And we went into the little, had a couple sharks and stuff in there in the aquarium, and he loved that.
He might
so we had to leave.
Might see some big lizards down there.
Yes. I don't know if Mommy likes them as much, but yeah, I'm sure we will.
Goodness gracious. I'm scared to death of lizards.
I might have a heart attack before I even get my transplant from all the bugs and crap I heard they have.
Yeah, I've heard they're different sizes down there.
Yes, and they fly in things.
Yeah, goodness. So Now, I know you have some issues, and I know that's part of the illness you're going through with sometimes swelling, things like that. Do you, has the doctor
Yes,
said that that will help you at all being in the warmer climate, or does that
he
matter?
did, and he actually told me that it will be very beneficial for my, how I've been going with my emotional well-being right now.
Yeah,
Um, he said that'll be beneficial for that, and also for my rheumatoid arthritis and my lupus. So he said it's going to help that as well. So he said there's not any cons that he can even see about going. None.
yeah,
My swelling and stuff, not so much, but I'm on diuretics now, and it doesn't seem like they're helping greatly, but they're helping a little bit with my swelling right now. So
yeah,
that's going to be a touch and go thing. My dose a little bit.
yeah,
And my diaphragm, sometimes get out of breath really easy. Like right now I have to stand up because, um, it's large, so it pushes a lot of my diaphragm and against my ribs, and it's really uncomfortable. Does that make, like, it's just awful.
yeah,
I
yeah,
get winded pretty easy because it's something pressing on your diaphragm that's not supposed to be pressing there. Doesn't like it.
yeah.
So,
I've talked to a couple people who actually they were talking about the um, the facility where you're going, and they were like, you know, that would be where they would want to be if
amen.
so.
At least I know I have a chance there, a better chance than they are, because they are, if you look at their ratings and stuff online, it's absolutely phenomenal how wonderful they are. They're
Yeah,
outstanding. And I need that because as risky as an operation as this is, I really want to go somewhere where they because he wants to think about the table before you have your surgery. I mean,
yeah,
and it's a 9 to 12 hour operation, and then ICU for the first week, and then they don't let you go for at least 2 to 3 weeks after that to go home, depending on how you are. You can stay longer than that.
yeah,
If my body doesn't like to heal, so we'll see.
yeah. Not my monkey. How are you?
Hi guys, can you hear me?
I can hear
Yes.
you, sweetheart.
Okay, just making sure. This is all new for me. I think I've been on panel once before in my life and it was on Jimbo's channel. So, I'm stepping up because I think everyone in chat, if you have any doubts about who Ocean Lover is, I can say I know her personally. Um, I know she's an incredible, incredible fighter. And there's been a lot of negativity that's come out that is totally, completely false. But one of the other reasons I stepped up is I think we all have our way, if we really put our hearts and minds to it, to help her out. Obviously, there's been someone that stepped forward and been able to help her out on one side of it. I spent 30 years in Jacksonville, Florida, raising my family. So I've been able to hand off some resources to her, uh, some people, that have been in her shoes, some organizations. I put my head together and thought about the things that her and her baby will need. He's going to need some special care when they get there. And Ocean, I will get that list to you. But I just thought it was
Thank you.
important just to step up and, first of all, let me preface all this by apologizing, Jimbo, to you and your chat. I spent the majority of my life in the restaurant and bar business, so if my mouth gets a little over the top, please forgive me. It's just kind of who I am.
That's listen,
But
you live in America where you can say what you want to say.
okay.
Yeah,
All right. I just, I want to appeal to everybody to kind of put their head and their heart together and think about how you can help with Ocean's journey. Whether, and it doesn't necessarily have to be money, but if you can, you know, anything that you've done in your life that you think you can hand off to her that may benefit her, I think that's important too. Um, I've promised her, and I don't promise if I can't carry through. I promised her that we will get her there, and she will continue this journey with all of us supporting her, and that will happen. So any of the negativity and that, and Ocean, if I start to speak to this, and I know you have anxiety about what's been put out there, but I do find it necessary to address a few things.
Absolutely.
There are, here's the thing. I made a promise to myself never to speak any of their names again, because they're not worth my energy and they're not worth my breath. But there are some awful things that have been put out there that are so untrue. And two of the things that really grabbed my attention was one of the creators had spoken to the fact that you can't get a transplant. Now, keep in mind, I don't know your medical past. I don't know your medical records. So I am not assuming this by any means, but this creator tried to say that you had a history of alcoholism and that you were not a candidate. Well, let me tell you, regardless of what your history is and what your past is, if she did her homework, she would know that the Mayo Clinic is notorious. They have a program for people in those situations. They are eligible for donations or for transplant. So that's total. Go ahead.
And I've been sober since 2009, so
Yes.
that's well known.
Yes, which would not even be a program that they would put you in because you don't have
Correct.
a recent history of that. So that's total crap about what's been put out there. The other thing is that, someone spoke to your medical records. That's like a violation of your privacy. And that to me is very, very disturbing. And that person claims to be in the medical field. I don't understand. The thing that boggles my mind is, and I'm going to speak briefly to this. There are three people out there that are the biggest hypocrites I've ever seen in my life. They want to be friends with Mr. Burger King because he, how many children has he exploited? He's inserted himself in these investigations, and they're so hypocritical, right? You've got, I can't even, I'm not even going to go on because it riles me up. And I promised myself I wouldn't do that. But if y'all are out there and you can support Ocean in any way, shape, or form, she's going to need an army. She's going to need people out there fighting for her. She's not in a position to do that because she's fighting for her life. And that's the thing that's heartbreaking for me is, you had all these accusations about you being, having this fundraiser or being this person or whatever. I'm sorry if someone told me that I had to have something done in order to live and I had a baby to take care of. I would be reaching out in any corner I could find. And there's no blame in that. And there's no shame in that. You're fighting for your life every minute. So that's heartbreaking. And then to tear down your hope by saying, I'm going to raise money for you and then shove it in your face that, I don't know how much crueler you can get. I really don't. My biggest thing, and I'm going to get off here, Jimbo, or I'll kind of just sit back and listen. My biggest thing is, and Jimbo knows this about me, when you do something for somebody, there are no strings attached. You can't live your life giving to people with strings attached, stipulations, conditions. It has to be unconditional because it sucks the joy out of it for both of you if there's conditions on it. It just has to be done. And I don't know. I just want everybody to know that she's real. She's fighting for her life. She's got a baby that she has to be there for. And if there's anything, resources, anything you can do to help her, I know she's legit. And I'd put my life on it. She's legit.
Thank you, sweetheart.
You're very welcome. And you've got this, girl. You're gonna get there. I told you, when this is all said and done, I've got 3 kids. I've got 3 grown women there that will be there to support you as well.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
You're very
really
welcome, love. You're very welcome. Jimbo, thank you. You're muted.
I said, thank you, not my monkey. I was going on about Steelers. I had to mute because I was ready to reach through there and grab at Steelers. No, I'm just playing.
I think you should have just. I was gonna let you keep going, but that's
She'll
okay.
let me, yeah. She's till I started crying and then be like, no, now you're muted.
I know. I love you both. I hope my words hit home with some people. Um, you know, that's all I got is my voice.
Well, I
So
appreciate your voice and I
I
thank
appreciate you,
you.
sweetie.
I appreciate you too. You guys you're amazing, and I appreciate you both. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you and God
Thanks,
bless
guys. You too.
you. So,
Wow.
you know, wish I had, an attitude where I could stay like that all the time.
Me
And,
too.
and I spoke to her on occasions and um, have formed a friendship and have texted and everything. And like, she's not like that because she's in a good mood. She's like that always. And,
Mhm.
it's who she is. Just, that's the way Alicia Turner is. Like, you don't, when they're in a bad mood, you can't tell it. Um, and, you know, that's what I say. That, people who let their light shine, that's letting it shine right there. And I really appreciate it.
I do too. She's amazing.
Yeah. See, I mean, they were trying to make me mad at the Pittsburgh Steelers over here, and it didn't even work because I'm in such a good mood now. Didn't even work. Put my Cowboys hat back on. Just love it. We just love the Steelers, especially when we beat them. It's not my monkey. Well, whose monkey is it? Oh goodness. Um, so we still we're gonna have a couple more nights on here, and I'm trying to put together a basketball game. I want to do one for you and for E Squared. I said I was retired, but I'm going to try to coach 2 more games, and and I may not even coach. I might just get 2 teams to play, and I'll just sit there and heckle people. But that's something I know that I can put together, and that people will come out and watch because they come out and watch their if it's men, they'll come out and watch their husbands and sons and brothers play, and if it's boys, they'll come out and watch their nephews and sons and and
Mhm.
cousins and nephews and all that play, and just the fact that it's a fundraiser and it's supporting such good causes like you and E Squared, then that makes it even better for people. But I want to do something like that soon, and that's something I can do in a couple of weeks. Not a whole lot of planning going into it. Just got to get the gym and get a couple teams ready to play, and
That's awesome.
and then may get some of my players or some of my kids and do a car wash or something too. Something we can do local to raise money, and you can stop here on your way through to
Yes, I
Florida
am.
and pick it up,
Mhm.
or we can
I
send it.
can't wait.
You're stopping here either way, though.
Right, exactly. It doesn't even matter because I'm coming by.
And we would advertise it on YouTube, but then we'd have to have the YouTube police show up and escort it back.
Exactly. They'd ruin everything.
So we won't keep everybody a whole lot longer, but any questions, respectful that anybody would have that for Ocean Lover about her trip or anything like that. She seems to be having a pretty decent day physically. I know you said you a couple of things earlier, but you feel like answering a couple of questions, see if anybody's got anything.
Oh shoot, yeah. I'm an open book.
See that quick. See if a mod got this one quick.
What the hell?
Yeah. They won't see that on YouTube because the mods got them. That's
Okay, good.
it's rap.
What a piece. I'm gonna be nice.
Yeah, don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. Yeah. So let's see. Faith over fear. You have such an amazing group of people over here. I really need good friends when you're sick. It's always missed it. It's always best to have such a good support system. Thank you. That's a support system is really important. You know,
It is.
people you can reach out to, and doesn't matter. You know, and there's a lot of us, so somebody's always up. And even last night, like Mama C was in bed, but I was up. You know, we're usually up pretty late, and then I get up earlier than I want to usually. So we got it covered. And then there's always, you know, our mods and people. Alicia's a wonderful person, and travel date set. Do you have a travel date set yet?
I actually, to be honest with you, I'm kind of waiting to get. I do have a date. I don't know how to say this. I'm not trying to be rude to anybody. With all the trolls and stuff, I'm kind of keeping that on the down low right now.
Yeah.
It's going to be in September, so it's in September.
So we do have
so
a
I got to
date.
get going.
Not
Yes,
going to publish.
it's not right. And I'm sorry, I just said something I want to keep to myself. But
Yeah,
and
that
Jim, I want to say
was-
something real quick to you.
Yeah.
Because I want to tell you this because something about support system. You know, when you came, we started talking and stuff like that. That was one of the darkest place I've ever been in my life. And so I again want to reiterate that because of you, I have a support system now. I was very low place, you know, when you're sick like this and then you feel alone and you don't have a lot of support. It literally is so detrimental to have people that are here to cheer you on, to support, because you feel that, you know what I mean? It helps you so much more than you realize.
Yeah.
Anybody, we all need people. I mean, we do.
Yeah, it's you know, like you said, if you do anything alone, even if it's something positive, like
Mhm.
if you're alone, it's just it's lonely and it's scary. But if you got people with you and behind you and beside you, and you know, it makes everything better. I think, in my opinion, it does, and that's why, you know, we got to be here for each other, because you don't know one day from the next who's, you know, like just like the time in 2020 when I got sick with, you know, the C word, you know,
Mhm.
from China. You can't really say it on YouTube, I don't think, but you know, and there wasn't a whole lot of like there wasn't no vaccines or none of that stuff, and it was pretty new to people, and people were dying, and you know, they brought me the phone. I'm like, you know, if you want to FaceTime with the kids and the wife, it's probably a good time to do that. And I mean, it's, you know, you never know. And like, I felt good, you know, 10 days before that, like
Right.
$1 million good. Like, you know, like I felt like I was on top of the world. Like, my health was not great because of my back and neck, but like, I didn't, you know, I thought I was going to live forever. If not really, but it felt like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then you're the next, you know, you're making that phone call, and you just don't know.
Exactly.
It's
Scary.
just, and when you told me that the fear was an issue, like I don't have the fear that you have because I don't have the sickness you had, but I understand. Believe me, I understand. And you know, you got my number. Anytime you need to talk about it, whatever it is, if you want to talk about what we're having for dinner tomorrow or breakfast, or
I do that. I send you random pictures of suppers, but you're always there. Every time I call or text, you make it away. You'll call me right back or text me, and that's awesome.
yeah,
So many people make you believe that, you know, that they're all like them, like that there's really nobody there for you, and they just tear down everything that you ever hoped for, that, you know, they just rip every ounce of hope out of your body and your brain, and you're just like hopeless. And I think that's what they like. So God put you in my life. God put this beautiful, amazing woman directly from himself for me in my life. And it's a feeling that's hard to explain, you know what I mean? But I'm very grateful for you guys and all of the people in here. They're supportive of me. It's awesome.
Thank
I'm
you.
very
Now,
thankful and grateful for everybody.
Yeah, and you can tell when people are truly grateful too. And then I know you are. I know you're genuine, and you know, I didn't know you. I didn't know you at all. Even though they said you've been my mod forever.
When did I become your mod?
Like a week ago.
Yeah. Like yesterday.
Yeah, if it's been that long, I don't even know if it's been a week ago.
Yeah, it's very recent. So that was really crazy when I heard that rumor. Yeah. I was like, what? Is there another ocean lover somewhere?
Yeah, I said, you know, I heard what happened, and I was like, I don't know her, but if somebody would just tell her to email me, and I just, you know, I'd love to talk to her and try to help her somehow. And then you sent me that tiny little email, like 2 sentences long. And I was like, well, I'm going to email her back.
Yes, I'm so grateful that you did. That moment, that day was, I mean, it brought me up from where I was, because, you know, I got destroyed really quickly. I went from diagnosed to my hopes being all the way elated up here. I'm going to make it, to completely shot down and victimized while being sick. Like, it's crazy. But you know what? That's over now, and now I help you guys.
Yeah.
I just got to put that behind me, because if I focus on all that negativity, it just makes me sick. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that's what they want. So I have amazing people now in my life, and I'm very thankful and grateful. And I don't know. I try to let you know time. I think I text you too much sometimes, but
yeah,
that's okay. You never told me to stop, so.
You don't text me too much. You don't text me too much.
Okay.
Listen, the reason why it takes me a while to get back to you sometimes is because I've got probably 100 texts in front of it. So believe me, you don't text me too much.
Thank God.
I get a lot of texts, and I don't mind. You know, like I tell people to reach out to me, and so, you know, and I try to respond to everybody. Every email I try to respond to. You know, with something, you know, I know there's a lot of creators and probably a lot busier than I am anyway, but that you know, but they don't get back to everybody, or some of them don't even try to, but I try to. But now I consider you one of my friends now, so you better not quit texting me.
I'm not going anywhere. You're stuck with me, bro. No, when I get a good friend like you, I hold on to him.
I think somebody asking how old is your baby? Is it 4 or 5?
He's 4.
4. The Dark Depths of YouTube says, hi, Ocean Lover. I don't know who that is.
Hi, Dark Depths of YouTube. How's it going? Party at Jimbo's, huh?
Yeah, party at my house. Yeah. They did those. Yeah, then I don't even know. Did you see my live earlier? Like, it's just, there's so much negativity, and, you know, I think it feeds off of, you know, people wanting to fight with them. And
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like was it the gremlins when you feed them after midnight or get them wet?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Keep multiplying and growing, and goodness gracious.
Down on their level.
Yeah. Somebody told me today, it was maybe an email. They said, don't let them drag you down to your level and fight, because then you'll be down there where they are and they got more experience. So,
that's right.
Hey, thank you, Arkansas. How are you? Arkansas, did you know that I'm actually Arkansas? I was accused of that yesterday. So I am not Arkansas. What are you talking about? but evidently, Lisa, the nose creator, accidentally called me Arkansas, or said she saw my UK logo and thought it was Arkansas logo or something, and said that when I I couldn't figure out how to get on the panel, and so they run with it. Now I'm Arkansas.
Hey, go with it. You
I
must
mean,
be very talented to be able to do all this at one
I
time.
could rock an Arkansas. Look at me. I look like an Arkansas, right? Don't you
Sure.
say nothing, Arkansas. Don't you say nothing. But yeah, just people, and E Squared, they doxed her today, because her former last name is something,
hmm
they think makes her related to me, and it's just people try to connect these dots that aren't there and make
They
stuff
do.
that isn't there, and it's kind of funny that they all think they're YouTube investigators.
hmm They're
If
not
you
very
really,
good at it.
if you don't let it make you mad, it's funny.
It is hilarious. I laugh at it all the time. And you know what? I got doxxed last week for the very first time. And at first I was just really angry about it. But then I was like, it's actually really funny. They're like making me famous. Like, go ahead. I mean, you know. And then it's to say things that are completely false, if they don't have anything to show their proof for. It's like, you should write a movie or a book or do something with your time than harass, stalk, bully, all the stuff they do. But they don't put it to good use.
Thank you,
They
Arkansas.
just don't.
No, they don't. And before there was social media, I don't know what so many people did with their lives, because and I don't think people actually believe me when I say I don't really get to see what happens on YouTube. Like, I really don't, because I've got kids and I've got, I did coach basketball, and I had these things that keep me busy, my family, and I meet people off YouTube. I've met you on YouTube, and and now I've got friends from there, but I don't sit and watch YouTube. Like, this one lady, I'm not even going to give her name out, but she went live yesterday and said some things, and when I went to bed last night, 5 or 6 hours later, she was still live talking about the same stuff.
Oh, yeah, I know.
What in the heck?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I watch, 3 minutes of a video and go, I'm never going to get those 3 minutes back. Like,
Exactly.
wasted them. But there are good things to see on YouTube too. You just have to, know what you're looking for and look for it, because
That's right. It's very easy to, that's what happened to me. It's very easy just to fall in somewhere and get comfortable and stay. And then once you realize what's really going on and what you're really watching, you're like, oh crap. Like, we need to get out of here really fast and run.
Yeah. What is that? Oh, some more. Oh man, that's a bunch of them. Golly, jalapenos out of the garden. What is a bunch? When I saw it green and holding it in his hand from a distance there, I was thinking it was like some kind of green animal or snake. And I was like, what is that? They're saying, but it's jalapeno. So that's good. That's a good kind of green.
Yummy.
So I don't know. Did you see the country music guy here Monday?
Who, me?
Brandon Maddox? Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him. It was an awesome show that night. I loved it.
He's coming back.
He's really good.
Yeah, he's coming back this Monday.
Hey, I'll have to watch it.
Yeah, check
He's
him
got
out.
really good songs.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy, too.
Yeah. Arkansas Ocean Lover is on panel right now. We're going to wrap it up pretty soon, though. Anybody got any more questions about for Ocean Lover or anything? Let me go ahead and say, her PayPal is on the left down there. It's paypal.me/JAMI7680. And the Cash App's basically the same thing. It's the $JAMI 7680. So, and the reason why I'm e-begging tonight is we're trying to finish up getting her trip paid for. She also has an Amazon wish list. It's pinned to the top on YouTube on the channel. And I think once I leave, I'm going to leave I'm not going to take the video down, of course. So I think that'll stay there too, that wish list. So, that's another route you can take to help her out and contribute to her getting to Florida. The U-Haul is taken care of. So that's a major obstacle out of the way.
Yes, major. So, what a blessing.
Yeah. We're going to try to get 2 nights hotel room. It's about a 20-hour drive. So 2 nights in a hotel and food and gas for the U-Haul and her vehicle. Anything you can help with, even prayers, especially prayers. If you buy something, please pray along with it.
Yes. Not my monkey. Thank you so much. You're amazing. And yes, we will talk very soon. Good night, babe.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I guess, let's see. Okay, I see it. All right. So if nobody's got any more questions, I guess we will wrap it up for the evening. I think, I hope you don't mind me plugging, but I think Savage Media Live is also trying to help you raise some funds, if I'm correct.
We just did that one short, that's about it right now for her. Okay. But we did do something the other night. Yeah, it was a small little fundraiser. So thanks to everybody again. And prayers are also awesome. Jimbo, you're amazing. Thank you for doing this for me tonight. You're a very good man, and I appreciate you every day. So thank you.
Well, thank you. And we just close it out together. I'm going to go ahead and say good night and tell everybody I love you guys and appreciate your support. For Ocean Lover, appreciate your support here for the stand. And we'll see you guys. I'm going to take tomorrow off because I'm going to, unless I do a live in the car, but I'm going to go down and watch Brandon Maddox tomorrow. So
cool.
He's just a little over an hour from me, so I'm going to go check it out.
Wow, that'll be so fun. You be safe.
All right. Thank you, guys. Good night to you all. Love y'all. And we're going to do the birthday live too for Chaotic on August 3rd. So we're going to have lots of fun here the next 2 weeks. So
yay.
All right. So this is Jimbo and Ocean. We coming to you live from the stand.